Picture this: you buy a brand new pair of shoes. At first, they seem fine, maybe a little tight, but you tell yourself they'll stretch. You convince yourself, I just need to break them in. So you keep walking, a little discomfort, but no big deal. Then the blisters start. Every step feels worse, but by now, you've already spent money on them. You tell yourself, I've worn them this far, might as well keep going. And before you know it, you're in excruciating pain, stuck in the shoes that were never meant for you in the first place. Now, this isn't really about shoes, it's about life, about the jobs, relationships, and situations we force ourselves to stay in just because we've already walked too far to turn back. But here's the truth: no matter how far you've walked in the wrong shoes, you can always take them off and choose a new path. Hey, beautiful souls, and welcome back to Choose You, the podcast where we talk about self growth, mindset shifts, and choosing yourself every single day. I'm your host, Candace, and today's episode, it's one I know so many of us need to hear, including myself. Because let's be real, how many times have we forced ourselves to stay in a situation just because we've already spent time, energy, or even money on it? A job that drains us, a relationship that doesn't feel right anymore, a life path that deep down we know isn't for us, but we stay because, well, I've already come this far. But today, we're flipping that mindset. We're talking about knowing when it's time to stop walking in the wrong shoes and finally step into what actually fits. Okay, so why do we do this to ourselves? Why do we keep walking in shoes that are hurting us? Why do we stay in situations that we know aren't meant for us? Here are three biggest reasons. Number one, we've already invested too much. We think, I've already spent this much time in this job, relationship, path. I can't just leave now. But listen, just because you've walked far doesn't mean you have to keep going in the wrong direction. Number two, we're scared of the unknown. The idea of starting over is terrifying. What if we take off these shoes and never find the right ones? What if the next path is even harder? That fear keeps us stuck, even when we know we're uncomfortable. Number three, we keep hoping things will change. Maybe the shoes will magically stretch. Maybe this relationship will suddenly feel right. Maybe this job will somehow start fulfilling me. Hope is beautiful, but when it's keeping you in a painful place, it's time to ask, am I hoping or am I just avoiding reality? So, how do you know when it's time to stop walking and switch directions? Here's your checklist. If something constantly drains you instead of energizing you, if you have to keep convincing yourself that it's not that bad, if you feel like you're losing yourself in the process, if deep down you already know it's not right, you're just scared to admit it. If you've checked one of these boxes, it's time to rethink the shoes you're walking in. Alright, Now let's talk about change. Because knowing you're in the wrong situation is one thing, actually stepping out of it, that's a whole different challenge. Step 1, admit it's not working. The first step, be honest with yourself. Stop justifying, stop making excuses, and just say it out loud. This is not the right fit for me. Step number 2, take small brave steps. If quitting your job tomorrow or ending a relationship today feels too big, start smaller. Update your resume, have that honest conversation, explore new paths. The key is momentum. Step number 3, stop worrying about wasted time. No experience is ever wasted if it taught you something. Instead of regretting the time spent in the wrong shoes, be grateful for the lesson and step forward with that wisdom. Step number 4, trust that there's something better. You will not be barefoot forever. There are shoes that will fit you. There are paths meant for you, but you won't find them if you refuse to take off the ones that don't fit. If you take one thing from today's episode, let it be this. Just because you've walked far in the wrong shoes doesn't mean you have to keep walking. The sooner you stop, the easier it is to change paths. So here's my challenge for you. What's one thing in your life that no longer fits? What's one step you can take today to move toward something better? Message me. I want to hear what you're committing to. And if this episode spoke to you, share it with a friend who needs this reminder too. Because all deserve to walk in something that feels right. Until next time, choose yourself, trust your journey, and never be afraid to step into something better.